Mother Nature. Ooh!
Our Day 3 wellness and fearless adventure started on a quest for repair, service, and restoration. Our brakes issue still persisted, and we had to seek the help of a local mechanic in an attempt to fix it. A fellow traveling companion had sprained his ankle as he was trekking to the Capito waterfalls the previous day, and as the mechanics were busy fixing our car, we were busy fixing him, the human garage way. And in no time, he was better and free of pain. Our car was also fixed, and the most demanding day could finally start. We were to cover over 100 kilometers of rough Murram Road. Our destination, Silale Crater.
We are on our way to Longinyang. Longinyang is northern Kenya. We are going to the Parklands. We're just from Capito. We are doing the Fearless Adventure, Wellness Adventure, Fearless Wellness Adventure, which is part of my bear tour, my barefoot tour across the globe, barefoot, to prove, to test, or I'm on a quest to know, were the feet made for shoes, or were the feet made to ground, or were the feet made to be bare?
But first, we had to replenish our supplies. For the next 24 hours, we would be completely off-grid, no supply stations, no shops, no showers, and definitely no toilets. We were going directly into the wild, fearless and bold. To enter this land was no small issue. The insecurity witnessed within these areas saw fit for security agencies to escort us into the mountain. The air was tense as our journey into a land where few dared to venture into began.
Coming to this rough terrain, barefoot, very hot, very rough, crazy. Nobody comes here, apart from crazy people like me and another guys who are from the adventure group. The mission is simple: barefooting for wellness, encouraging everybody globally to put their feet on the ground, to enjoy the benefit, to ground, to try and start reducing the amount of inflammation in our body. We are all inflamed up. And this inflammation is causing us to get frozen up, to get freeze. You know, there's a doctor, a friend of mine, Dr. Gill. He's an anatomy surgeon, and he talks about the fuzz. He talks about how the body gets fuzzed up or frozen up. They get so because of inflammation. So if we put our feet on the ground, if we put our feet on the floor, on the ground, and start using it, maybe we can start reducing part of that inflammation.
As we climbed on through rough and rocky terrain, the environment within gave us an insight into what the community that lives here goes through. Having left every sign of civilization behind, one could only wonder how they get access to basic commodities, such as food or medical care. But this was the essence of this trip, to take our medical services to this community.
Hapa ni Pokot ama ni Turkana? Pokot. Asante sana. Asante sana. Tumefurahi sana kutembea hapa kwenu. Asante.
After about an hour drive, we stopped for a quick breather before embarking on the last leg of our journey. And to our surprise, the locals started coming out in droves. Turns out they were heading for a traditional marriage ceremony. their regalia, our journey to the top once again commenced. Finally, the end summit was in sight. This is where we would camp for the night. But first,
Mother Nature. Ah, look at this.
having packed by the edge of the cliff, overlooking a 400-foot drop into the crater, we were truly taking the fearless adventure into another notch. As dusk was briskly approaching, we started preparing our supper. Meanwhile, the barefoot doctor quickly made friends with the locals, and we got 2 goats to be slaughtered for the evening roast. Sharing a sumptuous meal with the locals was truly something special. And as the night grew, we finally got to experience the thrill of wild camping on a crater.
Hello guys, today's Tuesday. It's already day 4 and just waking up from quite a tough night. We slept on bare rock. It was pretty hard at times, and then the night was a bit too strong, fearing that you would be carried away into the crater. But what amazing is to be greeted by the morning.
After sharing our breakfast with some locals, it was time to start our treatment day. Word had already spread out that there was a doctor within, and the community came with all manner of ailments. The barefoot doctor diligently took his time in examining the cases and treating them through fascial manipulation by stecco paired with chiropractic session. It was amazing to bring relief in a non-invasive way to the locals of this community. It was also astounding to see that the traditional healers had similar approaches to healing their community through the healing scars we noticed in the bodies of our patients. After almost 4 hours of non-stop treatment, under the hot blaring sun of Silale, we started packing up, having achieved our goal. Having spent 4 days in the wild, this last day we were to take it easy at a campsite where all amenities were available. We were tired, yet we were happy. Happy to bring hope and healing to a community faced by a myriad of challenges. And as we headed back to Nairobi, we reflected of all the people we met, the narratives we changed, and the lives we inspired. Backed by this, we can't wait for the next wellness adventure to change lives, one fascia at a time.